Come in!
Look out! Seeker swarm!
We're in position. We need this door open, now!
Go! We'll cover you!
The door has malfunctioned. As locked.
Here they come! Fall back!
Suppressing fire! Hold the door!
Nice work, Legion. I knew I could count on you.
Shepard, you need to see this. Looks like one of the missing colonists.
There's more. Over here. God, she's still alive. Get them out of there! Hurry! Dr. Chakwas, are you okay?
Shepard, you came for us.
No one gets left behind.
Thank God you got here in time. A few more seconds and I don't even want to think about it.
The colonists were processed. Those swarms of little robots, they melted their bodies into grey liquid and pumped it through these tubes.
Why are they doing this? What are they doing with our genetic material?
I don't know. I'm just glad you got here before it happened to us.
So are we. But we still have a job to do. We've done well so far. Let's hope we can finish the job.
Joker, can you get a fix on our position?
Roger that, Commander. All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you. The route is blocked by a security door, but there's another chamber that runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms. Morden's countermeasure cannot protect you against so many at once.
What about biotics? Could we create a biotic field to keep them from getting near us?
Yes, I think it may be possible. I wouldn't be able to protect everyone, but we might be able to get a small team through if they stayed close.
I could do it too. In theory, any biotic could handle it. Shepard, who do you want to maintain the field?
Jack and I will take a small team through the Seeker swarms. The rest of you provide a diversion by going through the main passage. We'll open the security doors from the other side and meet you there.
I'll keep the defenders busy while you slip in the back.
What about me and the rest of the crew, Shepard? We're in no shape to fight.
Commander, we have enough systems back online to do a pickup, but we need to land back from your position.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard. Not now.
You'll never make it without help. I'll send someone with you.
Joker, send me the location of the landing zone. We'll meet you there.
We've all got our assignments. Let's move out.
Moving out. Stay close if you want to live.
And this was probably my first, how should I put it, wrong decision. I mean, I almost knew that I was making a wrong decision because Jack, which is the NPC that's holding this shield together to protect us from Seeker swarms, is actually the one member on the crew that does not like me. The reason why she doesn't like me is because there was a discussion between her and Miranda, and I took Miranda's side, and she got all pissy and threw a hissy fit. So basically I think that the way BioWare views this is that if someone isn't loyal to you, they're not supposed to perform as well. But my logic in picking Jack was because I wanted to pick someone who was appropriate to protect the innocent crew and take them back to my ship. And Samara was the most obvious choice because she has a code of honor. She would never leave anyone behind, and you know, all the stuff that involves being a Justicar. It's explained in the whole big old topic list that I have down there. But that was the reason why I picked Samara, and she was probably the most powerful biotic that I had in my crew. Now, the second most powerful biotic that the story leads you to believe anyways through animations and cinematics and whatnot, the biotic that looks like the second most powerful in my crew is Jack, which is the reason why I picked Jack to be the one to generate the shield for me. I picked her because I thought she would be the most powerful biotic. I wasn't thinking about it in terms of loyalty or whatnot, so just trying to justify this choice, and you guys will see by the end of this particular section why I believe it was a poor choice. But anyways, let's get back into the action here. We got a Harbinger there. We already took out 2 collectors with the good old pull and throw, which is just, again, I can't get tired of that particular combo. I just love it way too much. And now just throwing a couple of warps on that Harbinger along with a couple of headshots with my submachine gun. And we will be moving the shield up once again. Jack basically takes cover whenever you're about to engage in a firefight to allow you to have a small area to move in, but also to put herself out of danger because obviously she cannot fight while she's using all of her biotic power to generate this Seeker Swarm shield. While you're doing this particular mission, you're still receiving communications from your other team, which I also found that was a really good way to know, you know, to know that there's another leader on the team and that how's their progress going. I thought it was cool. And here we are getting ambushed by a couple of Geth abominations. Going to be dispatching them by breaking their armor with shots and then using a couple of throws. Because these red ones are going to see what happens. I'm going to kill this one right next to my team. And that's the reason why I threw the other one away. Because basically they explode and they make a whole bunch of damage. And now we are in another firefight. Jack is taking cover behind that pillar that's behind my character. And the problem with this firefight is that I wanted to take out the collector drones. But the problem is that look at how menacingly close the Harbinger is. He is incredibly close, which puts him in a very dangerous position, and I am taking shots all over the place. Garrus over there is in a really bad position, about to get flanked by the Harbinger, and down goes Garrus. And at this point, I'm just like trying to resurrect him, but all my powers are on cooldown. The Harbinger pops up on top of me. I blow that warp on top of him and move behind this object here. I move to the other side, he shoots me. And now I'm just like really bad position, no health, no nothing. Gonna try and revive my teammate there, Garrus. Garrus gets revived, and as Garrus gets revived, he's getting shot up by the other guys, and Garrus dies by the other collectors at the same time as Tally dies. And at this point, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna die. So whatever, I'm gonna go full out kamikaze. So I just blast him with a warp and machine gun his ass to death, and I do survive. I was so surprised when I survived that I was like, whoop, Unity, pop everyone back up, and now let's take care of the rest of those collectors. However, you can see the Harbinger already popping up once again, but this time he is way too behind to even get near me, which means that I can basically focus myself on pull and throw. Good old pull and throw never lets me down. Now trying to warp that one because he did have a barrier. The barrier does go down. Here comes the pull. And time to throw your ass back to town. And the only one left at this point is the Harbinger. Going to be doing some reloading here and shooting his ass full of warp bullets, which is a skill you get from Jack, the biotic. Now going to be popping another warp in his face and just trying to tear that armor down. Another warp as he shoots me in the face, and I'm just like, whoa. It's just Harbingers take so much to take down in hardcore. It's retarded. And down he goes, but as he goes down, almost so did I. So I am going to take a little bit of pause here, get my health back, and signal Jack. Let's get rolling, baby. And man, these action sequences here, I did die a whole bunch of times in this section. I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's just, it's really hard and hardcore to get through this section, particularly this next fight, because it has a scion. You guys are about to find out what a scion is. For those of you who do not know, it is basically a monster that uses the shockwave power. And the thing about shockwave power is that it comes through the underground, so the fact that you're behind cover doesn't matter. Now here I was trying to order both of them to go behind cover before the fight starts, but they're just like ignoring me like erp-a-derp because of the shield still moving. They only really accept your commands once the shield is done moving. The reason I'm putting them behind cover is because they were dying way too fast in this fight. So right now I'm just trying to stay alive. It's just a really hard fight, lots of melee monsters. And my character's an adept. He does not have that much defense. As you can see there, I'm getting like surrounded, and in comes a red one. He blows up right in my face. I'm gonna pop a Unity, just trying to keep everyone healed. I do believe that Garrus was down. Garrus is now back up. We have a couple of husks coming at us once again. Husks, like I've told you, are the melee ones, and abominations, the exploding ones. An abomination does explode. A husk is coming at me. I have no health. Popping a couple of biotic powers on his face. Down they go. I'm almost dead because of the shockwave from the Scion, and at this point I'm like, you know what? I'm done playing Mr. Nice Guy. I'm pulling out the big guns and I'm taking your ass out, good sir. As you guys can see there, popping once again my nuclear thermal device or whatever the hell this thing was called, and down he goes, but no more ammo on the heavy weapon. Luckily though, I don't believe we are going to need any more ammo. So I was just regenerating there, scouting around to see if I could find some more ammunitions. Couldn't find anything, so once again moving Jack out with the shield and getting ready to rendezvous with the other team. We did get a little bit of ammunition there, which is always nice. And you're still getting communications from the other team. Everything seems to be going fine, as you can only hear Miranda saying, "Oh, we've killed this guy, we've killed that guy." Now a couple of husks pop up. Like I said, husks very dangerous. They get in melee range, and my character is extremely fragile. He's not tanky at all. Another husk going, and here is why I believe that maybe Jack could perform better if she was loyal, because as you can see, she is now beginning to falter on the efforts of holding the shield. Although I could be wrong, maybe everyone falters at this point, but I do believe it is simply because she is not loyal. Aberration incoming. I'm trying to keep him at a distance because we already know what happens with the aberrations. However, I did get out of the barrier for a second there. Another aberration pops up. I'm outside the barrier. I'm getting attacked by seeker swarms. Almost dead. Go inside the barrier and there's a husk on my ass, which is a melee, but we do get to the same.
Hold on. We're almost there.
We need to get out of here, Shepard.
All right. Let's move. They're pushing! Keep it up!
Hurry, Shepard!
Everyone, through the doors! Now!
Hurry, Shepard!
No! Fall back! Barrett! I copy. What's your position?
We're at the door. They've got us pinned down.
We're coming. Just hold on. Get this door open. Come on! Seal the door!
I'm ready for action, Commander.
Joker, are you at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Samara's group just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Excellent. Now let's make it count. Edie, what's our next step?
There should be some nearby platforms that will take you to the main control console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy the base.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till I bust through.
A rear guard could defend this position and keep the collectors from overwhelming us.
Pick a team to go with you, Shepard. Everyone else can bunker down here and cover your back. I'm ready, Commander.
So am I.
Anything to say before we do this?
We lost some good people. They gave everything to get us here. It's up to us to make it mean something, and do them justice. The Collectors blindside their targets, hit and run. As powerful as they are, they're cowards. They've never had to stand and fight the best of us. That's you. I don't know if they can feel fear, but we're damn sure gonna give them the opportunity. Hit them hard. One way or another, it ends here.
Well said. Let's go finish this.